Hi everybody, I'm Vetta.
I'm Becky.
Today we're talking about stools.
Bar stools, but
Bar stools.
you know I don't like that word.
She doesn't like that word.
We're trying to be very specific here.
I know. But bar stools, and chances are you have a piece of furniture around the house that you just don't like, but you don't want to get rid of because it was probably expensive at one point.
Yeah, and it's going to be expensive to replace, and you just can't bring yourself to spend all of that money to replace it. I had this very problem in a rental unit that actually my husband and I own, and I didn't want to spend any more money. So I took care of it a couple of weeks ago. I got it all on tape, and I'm going to take you through the process. Check it out. Have you ever had a piece of furniture that just left a lot to be desired? I have. They were these bar stools. We have them in one of our short-term rentals, and they were outdated, beat up, scuffed, and made with fabric that had certainly seen better days. It was time for an upgrade. But after a recent kitchen renovation, I didn't want to spend any more money on brand new bar stools. So I looked at the positive. These were also solid wood and a simple design, something this do-it-yourselfer could handle. So I went to work. My goal? Strip the stain and refinish the wood, then reupholster the cushion. Step 1, I prepped my space. This was gonna get messy, so I laid out a large plastic drop cloth in a well-ventilated area. Then I took apart the bar stool by unscrewing the seat cushion from the wood base. I set the cushion aside in a safe place, we'll get to that upgrade later, and sat down to clean the bar stool. I wanted all that grime off of it before I dealt with the stain. Up next, Stain Stripper. You can get this at any big box store. It is a huge help, especially if you don't want to spend a lot of time sanding. I put this on with a couple of coats. It takes a bit of elbow grease to scrape off the finish, but it is a process well worth the work. The first coat took off the poly finish, the second removed some of the stain. You can see that my bar stool now had an uneven finish, but I was fine with that. I cleaned it off again and then got out my handheld power sander. If you're gonna sand, you'll need one of these. I used an 80 grit piece of sandpaper to strip off the last of the stain. Remember, don't forget the safety goggles when tackling this, and have patience. Even though I had stripped a lot of the original stain off, this part of the process still took a while, even with the power sander. Once I was finished, I cleaned it off again and applied a wood conditioner. This is a very important step. It allows your new stain to go on evenly. I let the conditioner sit for about 15 minutes, then I carefully applied the stain. I thought this ebony color would go nicely with our new cabinets. Once the stain was completely dry, I then applied 2 light coats of a polyurethane finish. It won't protect these bar stools from everything, but it will give them some extra durability. In the end, it was just the upgrade these bar stools needed. Their lines and new color make them look a lot more modern than they once did. Of course, all of these steps will be on 9news.com/fixthis. And as for those reupholstered cushions, we'll cover those next week.
I love how that turned out. I can't wait to see what you do with the cushion.
I was honestly shocked because it looked like it had come straight out from the 80s.
Yes,
and
it did.
Didn't it? Like originally,
you didn't buy it. I will give you that credit.
I thought, what do I have to lose? It's only going to take me like less than $50 really to strip all of that off and to redo it. And so why not try, instead of spending $80 per bar stool,
Yes.
to refinish to redo all 3 of them.
And it's very modern.
It looked really
Yeah,
modern.
it's great.
And you're gonna the step-by-step process on how to reupholster it, which we're gonna cover next week, is so easy. So I can't wait to show you
All right,
that.
I have
either.
a question for you though.
Yeah.
How difficult was it doing that whole process barefoot?
I knew somebody was going to see my toes. Look, I think it just got a little bit dirty because I was sanding and I had to put them in there, but I'd rather get it on my bare feet where I could easily wash it off in the shower than on my shoes.
All right, so we're going to post videos, new videos for you every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning. So make sure you subscribe and check back. All right, so make sure you subscribe on the top left corner of our screen. Also, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, and then comment below. Tell us about some of the things you want us to make, and we want to hear from you as well. We know that everybody does things a little differently. You talk to a contractor, you're going to hear at least 3 different ways to do something.
Right.
So we want to get your feedback as well. Thanks so much for watching.
Yeah, and have fun with your own projects. We'll see you again soon.